children, good morning to all. Last class we have started third lesson, editing in Word. Today we will be continuing that. Before that, let's have a quick revision of what we had studied in the previous class. We studied about Microsoft Word. Microsoft Word is a word processing software. It is used for typing, editing and formatting text documents. Then we studied about editing. What is editing? After typing the text in a document, we may want to make some changes. Making changes to the text in a document is called editing. Then we studied about selecting text. Before performing any action like copying, moving, deleting, formatting text, we need to select the text. The selected text is displayed on the screen in a highlighted bar in blue color. We can use a mouse or a keyboard to select the text. Then we studied about inserting text. We can insert new text in our document. Place the cursor to the right of the character where we want to insert the text. Then just start typing the new text. The existing text will shift to the right. Then we studied about deleting text. Word provides the facility to erase the text. We can delete or remove a character, word or a paragraph in a document. To delete text, select the text and press the delete key or backspace key. Then we studied about undo and redo buttons. Undo option is available in MS Word, where you can get back to the last action performed within a document. Undo option is used to cancel the last action done in the document. Undo and redo buttons are present on the quick access toolbar. To reverse the action of undo command, click on the redo button present on the quick access toolbar. So redo button is used to cancel the action of undo option. Okay. Now let's start the next topic, copying and moving text. Microsoft Word allows you to copy the text that is already there in your document and paste it in other areas of the document. Or maybe you can paste it in another document. The copy and paste options are used for copying text to another location. It allows a part of the document can be copied to another location. The copied part of the document may be present in the same document or another document. So you can copy text from one place to another place. First select the text, then copy the text, and that can be pasted somewhere in the same document or another document. Okay. So on the screen you can see the cut, copy and paste options on the home tab. Okay. Home tab cut, copy and paste options. Now the steps to copy the text. How to copy the text from one place to another. First, select the text that you want to copy. Last class we studied about how to select the text, isn't it? So select the text which you want to copy. Then click on the copy option in the clipboard group of Home tab. Okay, Home tab, clipboard group, you can find the copy option. Just click on it. Then the third step is click in the document where you want to paste the text. Okay, the copy text where to paste. Click there. Okay, bring the pointer there. Then click on the paste option in the clipboard group of Home tab. Again go to Home tab and click on the paste option. So the copy text will be pasted there. Okay. Now we will study about cut and paste. Using this tool, a part of the document can be removed from one place, that is the original location, and taken to the desired location. The part of the cut text is removed from the original place and it can be pasted to the other place. Okay. So in copy and paste we learned that we are just duplicating the text, but in cut and paste the original text is moved from one place to the other place. Okay. So the steps to cut and paste text are: cut and paste also option you can find in Home tab, clipboard group. Okay. First select the text. Okay. After selecting, click on the cut option from the clipboard group of Home tab. Then click on the document area where you want to paste the text. Take the mouse pointer to the place where you want to paste the cut text. Click on the paste option in the clipboard group of Home tab. Okay, again go to the Home tab and click on the paste option. The text will be placed in the new location and it will be removed from the earlier location. Okay, so these are the steps for moving text from one place to another. Okay. Now we will move to the next topic, checking spellings and grammar. When we create a Word document for others to read, it should be free from all errors or mistakes, isn't it? So Word has a built-in dictionary and set of grammatical rules to check the spelling and grammar of a document. So you can find the correct spelling errors using the spelling and grammar option of Word. By default, in a Word document, the spelling mistake is highlighted with a red wavy line. Grammatical mistake is highlighted with a green wavy line. You might have noticed while using the Word. Okay, red lines and green lines. Okay, so red line is showing the spelling mistake and a green wavy line is showing a grammatical mistake. Now, how to correct the spelling mistake? To correct a spelling mistake, click on the word. Right click on the word. Okay, so as you right click, you will get a shortcut menu displaying various suggestions. That means shortcut menu you can see with the correct spellings. Choose the appropriate word from the menu. Okay, keep on ignore if you don't want to change. Okay, so To correct the spelling mistake of a word, just right click, a pop-up menu comes, select the word from the menu. Then, to run a spelling and grammar check in Word, all document you want to check the spelling and grammar, then the steps are: first, click on the spelling and grammar option in the proofing group of review tab. Okay, proofing group of review tab. Then the spelling and grammar dialog box appears. In the dialog box, do one of the following. Select the correct word from the suggestion box and click on the change button to replace the word. Click on change all button to replace the word throughout the document. Suppose there are many places the word is same word you have misspelled. Okay, then you want to change all words. Then you will click on the change all button. Click on ignore once or ignore all to keep the word as it is. If you don't want to change the word, then just click on ignore. Then one more option you can find in that, add to dictionary. Click on add to dictionary so that the word will be added to the dictionary. Next time it will not show as an error. Okay, anymore it will not show as error if it is added to the dictionary. Make sure that the word is spelled correctly before choosing this option, add to the dictionary. Should be sure about that word is correct. Okay. Now, when Microsoft Word finishes the checking the entire document, it displays a dialog box. Okay, you will click on the OK button to complete the spell check. Okay, here you can see on the screen the spelling and grammar check. Okay, you will get this dialog box. Here you have all the option, ignore once, ignore all, add to dictionary. All this option you can see change. Okay, so as per the need you will click on the option. Okay, it's here. This is the here ABC for, it is written ABC icon for spelling and grammar. Okay, all this you can see in the proofing group of review tab. Okay, proofing group of review tab. If you just want to click one word, then you can see on the screen the word is underlined with a red wavy line. Just right click the word so that you will get a set of options here. Okay, you can correct it. Now we will move to the next topic, using the thesaurus option. Thesaurus is a dictionary of words with the same meaning and their opposite. Thesaurus suggests other words with a similar meaning to the selected word. It provides a list of synonyms and antonyms. Now, how to use this option? To use the thesaurus option, select the word for which you want to find another word. Okay, first select the word, then select the thesaurus option in the proofing group of review tab. Thesaurus option you can find in the proofing group of review tab. The thesaurus pane appears at the right of the document window. Okay, right side of the document you can find the, as soon as you click on the thesaurus option, the thesaurus pane comes. Then to use a synonym for the selected word, follow these steps. first move the mouse pointer to the suitable word. Okay, you can find a set of words there. Move the mouse pointer to the suitable word. Click on the drop down arrow and click on insert. So that word will be inserted to your document. Okay, that means the word will be changed. Okay, so thesaurus option is used to change the word. Okay, with the same meaning or an opposite meaning, you can get a word using this option. Okay, now, okay, this is the thesaurus dialog box. Thesaurus pane you can see here. Proofing group of review tab. Here you have that thesaurus option. Okay, click on this icon. As soon as you click on this icon, you will get this thesaurus pane, right side of the document. From here, a list of options are given. Okay, from here, select the word and click on insert. Okay. Now, all of you take out your book. We will solve the exercise now. Exercise A, text. Test yourself. Okay. The first one, what is making changes to the text in the document called? The answer is editing. We learnt in the beginning of the lesson. Making changes to a document is called editing. So the answer is editing. The second question is, which of the following is used to select the entire paragraph? Selecting test, we learned this. Triple click is used to select the entire paragraph. Now the third question is, which of the following is used to select the entire document? Okay, all document, you will use the option keyboard shortcut Ctrl plus A. Okay, Ctrl plus A. Then the fourth question, where do you find the undo and redo options? Just now we have learned undo and redo options are fine. Undo and redo options can be found on the quick access toolbar. Okay. Now, fifth question, which of the following tab is used to check spelling and grammar in Microsoft Word? To check the spelling and grammar, which tab you are using? Review tab. Okay. Review tab. Ctrl plus Y is the shortcut used for redo. Now next question, which option in Microsoft Word document provides a list of synonyms and antonyms? What is the option? Thesaurus. Okay, thesaurus option. Now we will move to the next exercise. Option exercise number B, name the following. Okay, name the following. First one, an option that provides a list of synonyms and antonyms. Just now, okay, in the test yourself also, we had the same question. So the answer is thesaurus option. Okay, thesaurus option. Question number 2. An option to cancel the last action performed in a document. The answer is undo. Answer is undo. Now next question. The tab that contains copy and paste commands. The tab name is Home tab. We will get the copy and paste options in Home tab. Now question number 4. Identifying the spelling and grammatical mistakes. Which option? Spelling and grammar option. Okay. We use spelling and grammar option to identify the spelling and grammatical mistakes. Okay. Now we will move to the next exercise. C, fill in the blanks. Okay. First one, The mouse pointer is in the shape of an I-beam inside the document area. So the answer is I-beam. Okay. Second question. The selected text is highlighted in dash color. What is the answer? In blue color. Selected text is highlighted in blue color. Now third question. A spelling mistake is highlighted with a dash line. Red wavy line. Spelling mistake is highlighted with a red wavy line. Now question number 4. To delete a paragraph, select it and press either the delete key or the dash key. What is that? Backspace key. So the answer is backspace key. Now question number 5. The copy and dash options are used to copy the text. The answer is paste. Copy and paste options are used to copy the text. Okay. Now let's move to the next exercise. Exercise number D. Correct the following statement. The given statements are wrong. Okay. If it is wrong, you have to correct it. Okay. So the first one. Copy and paste option removes the original text from its place. So the statement is wrong. So how to correct it? Instead of copy, you can use the cut option. Okay. So the answer is cut and paste option removes the original text from its place. Okay. The answer is cut instead of copy. Now second one. The shortcut for copying text is Ctrl plus X. You all know very well that it is wrong. The shortcut for copying text is Ctrl plus C. So the answer is Ctrl plus C. Okay. Now third one. Thesaurus option in Microsoft Word provides a list of synonyms and antonyms for a selected word. The statement is true. Okay. Now fourth one. A grammatical mistake is highlighted with blue wavy line. The statement is wrong. So the correct answer is the grammatical mistake is highlighted with a green wavy line. Okay, green wavy line. Now question number 5. The selected text is highlighted in green color. This is wrong. So the correct answer is the selected text is highlighted in blue color. Okay, blue color. Okay. Now we will move to the next exercise. Okay, F. Name the keys you will use to select the following. Which keys you will press to select the following text. First one, text till the end of the line. So we will use the key Shift plus End. Okay, Shift plus End key. Second question, text till the beginning of the line. We will use the key Shift plus Home. Okay, Shift plus Home. To select the entire document, you want to select the whole document, you will use keyboard shortcut Ctrl plus A. Okay, Ctrl plus A. Then fourth question, one character to the right of the cursor. To select one character to the right of the cursor, we will use Shift plus right arrow key. Okay, Shift plus right arrow key. Then the last one, text till one line down. Okay, just one line down if you want to select, we will use Shift plus down arrow key. Okay, Shift plus down arrow key. Now we will see true or false on page number 30. Page number 30, some true or false are given. First one, you can select text only with a mouse. You all know that it is wrong. We can select the text with a mouse also and using a keyboard also. This is so. First question answer is false. Okay, the statement is false. Second, A character is a letter, number or symbol. It's correct. So the statement is true. Okay. Third question. A line of text can be selected by double clicking anywhere on the word. What is the answer? False. Because double clicking anywhere on the word, you will select a word, not a line. Okay. So the answer is false. Now fourth question. Undo and redo options are present on the quick access toolbar. Yes, undo and redo options are present on the quick access toolbar. So answer is true. Okay. So we have finished the exercise also. Now let's just revise what we have studied today. First we studied about thesaurus. Okay, thesaurus is a dictionary of words with same meaning and their opposite. Then we studied about checking spellings and grammar. Word provides a facility to check the spelling. You can find and correct spelling errors using the spelling and grammar option of Word. By default, in a Word document, the spelling mistake is highlighted with a red wavy line and the grammatical mistake is highlighted with a green wavy line. Okay, then we studied about copying and moving text. Word allows you to copy the text that is already there in your document and paste it in some other place. Okay. The copy and paste options are used for copying text to another location. Cut and paste options are used to move the text from one location to other. If you want to move the text, you will use the cut and paste option so that the original text will be shifted to the new location. Okay. So students, now we have completed the first 3 lessons, that is first semester portion is completed. The first lesson, memory and storage devices. Then second lesson, customizing windows, and the third lesson, editing in Microsoft Word. Okay. So your first semester portion is completed. The notes of the third lesson will be uploaded in the website. You can download it from there and complete the work. Okay, and learn it also. Okay, all the lessons. I will give you the summer assignment also, or your summer assignment. You will do it in your copy itself. Okay. So draw or paste the picture of any 5 storage devices and write a few lines about it. Okay. You can draw the picture of like CD, DVD, hard disk, pen drive, memory card, many are there. Okay. Any 5 storage devices you draw in your copy and write a few lines. Okay. 2-3 lines about it. Okay. So this is your summer assignment. All of you do it in your copy.